The left-hander drives over the top. He will get 2-3 bounces into the boundary.
He's driving back over the top of Graves for 4.
Franchise. This time he goes back and he cracks it for 4. Really a break for Jangoo. Not at all the delivery that you want from that end after that huge effort.
Got to stay in his ground.
This time, look at what happens. They had removed the second slip and the ball taking the edge when he drove at it.
Of his 16th over. And this one is short and punch away, giving the full treatment that it deserves. Short delivery, not really creating any problems for Jangoo, and he was onto it in a flash and just punching it away through the vacant spots.
Yeah, I was just about to say, Colin, I would like to see Cornwall bring in these batsmen some more on their front foot. Jangoo, that's...
You know, you make adjustment, but at the same time, here is Jangoo making the adjustment out on the field, penetrating that offside field. Joel Andrew always wants something to happen. The left-hander drives over the top. He will get 2-3 bounces into the boundary for 4. Jangoo looks as though he has something in mind. He wants to do something special here. Jangoo in a similar vein. So there's a clear plan. But all that was built on a strong opening partnership between Evan Lewis and Cooper. Left-hander cuts at this one over the boundary for 6. The second 6 of the innings. Jangoo's first. So far for the Red Force. Eclipsing his captain, Josh De Silva, in the meantime to rush on to 63. Driven, good shot. I thought it was a good tumbling save by Kadeem Henry. Had a good dive, but in the end, the ball with the power in which it was struck.
Taking it on its merit, and this delivery is clipped off the pads, off the toes, and 4 runs for Amir Jangoo. A valiant attempt by O'Shane Thomas. Just couldn't get a boot to it. I don't think the Reggae boys would be pleased with that. And he's pulling this one away with the confidence and ease and getting 4 runs. Was on it in a flash and just pulling it around. Ball about wayside of the day's play. Still another 20 overs to go after this one. Jangoo heaving this one high. Has it gone? No. It has gone 2 bounces into the ropes first. I'm thinking that it had maybe had gone for 6. Certainly traveled from the time it left the bat. For Greaves, and this delivery he's turning. Did he get enough bat onto it, or did it come off the pad? 4 runs signal by umpire. Move on to 95 Jangoo. So 2 scoring shots, 8 runs from 87 in 3 balls to 95. Will he get it with this delivery? Short and wide and cut away for a single. And a single to Amir Jangoo. Brings up his century. He looks to his teammates in the pavilion and now raises his bat. Well played by Amir Jangoo.
And he kisses the ground.
Ala Chandapal. 495 runs.
What a shot. That's a superb shot from Jangoo, charging Durham and hitting it over. You're not going to see many more like those. He was not going down the ground, but it was over the cover region. What a shot. Trust that he will continue along this way. This time he goes again. He goes again. This time it's 4. Bounces into the boundary. Won't be surprised if he goes into overdrive. And he has gone into overdrive in this over.
Certainly. A 6.
Against CCC. Drives at Durham. This one runs off the outer half of the bat and will go into the third man boundary for 4. Keeps going. If he can, Colin, we have how many overs remaining? We have another half an hour, at least 26 minutes left to 5 o'clock. Is it 14? Well, 13 after this.
Durham. He tries again, Durham, and this is Jangoo coming down the track and hitting this one high and hard down the ground for another big six.
He has
That
dispatched
has gone away. Gone over the side screen.
Yes, that one may well have gone over the road. He read it. A teenager, I think a 17-year-old. Lovely shot. 6 runs from Jangoo. Dismissing young Nathan Edward on his return. I think he could be a plus, huge plus, with the support that he needs.
He's bowling a delivery that is short and pulled away into the mid-wicket region for 4. This is Jangoo facing, and he gets that 150 with a pleasant stroke out into the offside field. His teammates stand in the dressing room and applaud him. He raises the bat now with a little bit of a celebration towards his dressing room. But well played by Amir Jangoo, getting to 150, and the Trinidad and Tobago side on to 408 for 5. I know he's driving back over the top of Graves for 4. So he's in a no-nonsense mood right now, Amir Jangoo. That one was pitched up to him of mid-off and out to the boundary for 4.
Lovely shot by Jangoo Denmore. And that's the kind of treatment medium pacers should be getting.
Still behind the 348 made by the Barbados Pride as Jangoo is hammering Raheem Cornwall over the long off region for 6 runs.
Yeah,
He jumped down the track and really hammered that one.
on the rope, so it was well struck.
Yeah, it was well struck. He got to the pitch of it and he went through with the full flow of the bat.
Getting too anxious now. Needs to be batting for lunch. Down the leg side,
4.
sweeps it away for 4. Really punishing bad bowling. Pitch down the leg side by...
Here is Louis in to bowl to Jangoo, and Jangoo gets a double century with a driven ball square of the wicket, gets it out to deep cover on the boundary. That's 200 for Amir Jangoo. He raises his helmet and the bat to his teammates in the pavilion. Well played to Amir Jangoo. Good stuff.
Excellent stuff from Jangoo Denmore. He has batted brilliantly throughout this innings, and he kisses the pitch now. I think he was never in any trouble from the time I saw him yesterday. He was a bit slow in starting, but he picked himself up and got going, and he's got a beautiful double century here.
280 deliveries, 218 deliveries, 16 fours and 5 sixes in his double century so far. And Trinidad and Tobago, they are on 507 for 5. Well played, Hines.
And they have declared. Yeah, well played by Hines. I think he stuck to his task and his guns. You know, he had some slow moments, but he really showed that he had some patience to, you know, stay out there and get the job done. Then more. Very good 100 by Hines.
Very good 100 by Hines, and it means that with the declaration coming, he remains not out on 100 of 195 deliveries with 5 fours and 5 sixes, and Amir Jangoo is left not out on 203 of 287 deliveries, 16 fours and 5 sixes. The Trinidad and Tobago team declaring at 507 for 5 with a lead of 369 runs, and it means that the Leeward Islands in about 10 minutes or so will have to come out and bat well if they're going to save the game today.